We are sailing.
Pammy's Adventures. What's she up to now?
Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Pammy here. It's great to see you watching me. Talking to you, yes indeed. So, did you know I worked on a cruise ship? You did or you didn't? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you 8 things that I loved about working on a cruise ship. Loved it. What ship did you work on? Good question. I worked on board the Disney Magic, Disney Wonder, and the Disney Dream. And I also worked on board the Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas. In these jobs, I worked in the entertainment department, so I performed on the stage in the shows and looked after the characters, and I was also cruise staff. So, what did I love about working on the ships? Here we go. Number 1, working with fabulous people. What can I say about the fabulous people that I've worked with? They're amazing. I love them all, and I'm still in touch with a lot of them today, which is brilliant. They've all gone on to do amazing things, and it's so nice being around people that love doing what you do. You can learn new things from them. When I first arrived for my first contract to work for Disney Cruise Line, I was nervous. I was going to Canada. I'd never been there before. I was going to meet new people, and I think I knew 1 or 2 people, but everybody else was new to me. So I was excited, but also nervous at the same time. Had no reason to be, because everybody was lovely, and I'm sure everyone was nervous too. We hung out in the apartments, beautiful apartments. Maybe I should do a video about that. Anyway, beautiful apartments, and I got to know them really well because we were going to be on a contract for a very long time. It was about 7 months in total. It was great to get to work with people that love doing what you do, and we all got to use our skills, which was great. There were different personalities, they're hilarious people, there were serious people. Well, not really serious. Most of the people were hilarious. And I'm glad to be able to say that I was surrounded by magical people that were just wonderful and beautiful, and I have memories that I cherish forever. 2, meeting new people from all over the world. Working on board ships gives you the opportunity to meet people from all over the world, and you get to learn about different cultures and their languages and foods and fashion and just hang out. It's really great. 3, doing what I love. It's such a great feeling when you get to do what you love, and I got to perform on ships in the shows in front of thousands of people. I got to sing, dance, act, live out my best life. There are many different job opportunities on board ships if you're thinking about doing it, from working in the shops, baking, chef, hotels, housekeeping, customer service, crew staff, performer, HR, engineering, technical staff. Oh yeah, and the captain. 4, ports of call. I have travelled to some of the most beautiful places, and I never would have done that if I hadn't worked on ships. I've been to Alaska, Mexico, the Caribbean, around Europe, to name a few, and I love visiting them. Working on a cruise ship is a great way to travel and see the world. You could visit places that you never thought possible. I did. 5, working on a ship. It's a massive floating city with a lot to offer, and it's an experience I would say everybody should try. I didn't have to travel far to go to work. I didn't have to travel far to go back to my cabin. I didn't have to travel far to go for my food. I didn't have to travel far to see my friends. I didn't have to travel far to go to the cinema. I didn't have to travel far to have a great time. You get my point. Everything is all on board the ship, and what a great experience it is. Like I mentioned before, there's so many different opportunities that you can have working on the ship, and also it's great to explore the ship. And luckily, working in entertainment, I was able to go around the ship on my hours off and enjoy what the ship had to offer. The crew had their own deck where they can go and sunbathe. You can also go to the restaurants and experience the fabulous foods. Oh, I miss cruise ship food. You get paid to travel the world and do what you love. How could I pass up on that? But don't get me wrong. It is hard work, it's long hours, and you are away from your family and friends for months at a time. Also, there are a lot of rules and regulations that you have to adhere to. If you don't like rules and regulations, ship life's not for you. But if you can get used to that, ship life could be for you. 6, travel light. I definitely learned what to take with me and what not to take with me on my cruise contracts. My first cruise contract, I took everything with me except the kitchen sink. I mean, I don't know where I thought I was going, but I had bags galore. And I think that's what everyone does. I think you're not too sure what to take with you and what to leave behind. I had things for hot weather, but I also had things for cold weather. And then, of course, I'm British, so we're used to the cold, wet weather. So I go everywhere with a cardigan. Everywhere with a jumper. Everywhere. I had bulky things with me that I probably didn't need, or I only maybe needed 1 or 2 of those as opposed to 5 or 6 that I took with me. Through the years, I learnt to travel lighter. Also, did I think I was going somewhere where there were not going to be any shops? If I didn't have what I needed, I could buy it. Now when I travel, I try to take just the hand luggage with me, or if I'm going on a long cruise, then maybe the next size up. But I make sure I travel with only the essentials. What I sometimes do is lay everything out and say, right, this is for day 1, this is for day 2, this outfit could also be worn for day 3 if I change the top. Also what I do is take things with me that don't weigh too much. So I have some light maxi skirts that can also double up as a maxi dress, and light shoes. If I'm going to take a bulky pair of shoes, then I'll wear them the day of the travel, but otherwise try not to make my suitcase too heavy. 7. Shopping. I'm a frugal kind of person, but I do like to look around the shops. And with cruise contracts, luckily most of the ports have a Walmart. I am all about the Walmart. You go in there for one thing, you come out with 20. You go in there for some chips and some dips, you come out with a whole ensemble outfit at a reasonable price. Yes, there are shops galore. But remember, there are also shops on the ships. Most of the time I didn't really use those. Prices are a bit higher, and also I could wait. But the cruise store shops, they were good places to shop. And 8. Saving money. Working on a cruise ship is a great way to save money because you're not paying for accommodation, you're not paying for food, you're not paying for much really. The money that you earn, you can put that straight into an account and save it. So that's 6 months, 4 months, depending on the length of your contract, you can save that money. Yes, there are things you can spend that money on. You can spend it in the cruise shop, you can spend it in the crew bar, you can spend it when you get off the ships in the ports. But if you don't want to and don't need to, it's a good way to save money. So there you have it. 8 things that I loved about working on a cruise ship. If you're thinking about doing it, go for it. Live your dreams and experience the life of a cruise ship employee. Okay, thanks for watching. Look out for my next video. And until then, everybody stay safe, look after yourselves, and keep living life with positivity, positivity, positivity. Pammy out. I wonder what ship that is.
Pammy's Adventures. What's she up to now?